Everybody. How are you? How is it going? How are you doing today? We are getting ready to start our day with a win, and we are going to be learning from the Start Your Day with a Win book, which is a tool to deal with imposter syndrome today. And so that's what we are going to be doing. So let me get my other, camera going, and we're going to see what's happening this morning. Let me just see if I can. Yes, we're going to talk exercise and imposter syndrome. That's what we're dealing with today. So I hope everybody is doing good. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Okay, you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you are doing good this morning. We are doing what we got to do this morning. I don't know why my thing want to act like it want to fall over all of a sudden, but we're not playing that today. We're not playing that. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. It is Wednesday, I think. I think it's Wednesday. I'm not sure. Hey, Miss V, I think it's Wednesday. I hope everybody is doing good. I am going to add, hey, Saints, top of the morning to you all. Top of the morning, Todd. How are you doing? How is everything going today? I am just going to pin a comment to our chat, and then we're going to get started in our lesson. Good morning, good morning. Welcome in, everybody. Today's topic is going to be imposter syndrome. I'm going to pin a comment over on my YT page. And then we'll be able to do what we got to do. I hope everybody is doing good. How is your morning? How is your morning going? I have already started drinking water this morning, so I feel very good about that. I've been drinking my water this morning. Let me at least copy the doggone comment first, right? Don't talk about me, y'all. Don't talk about good morning, the quiet one. How are you guys doing this morning? Ibrahim Razik, how are you doing? How's it going? Welcome in. Is that Laza BT? How you doing? I probably got that wrong, but how are you guys doing this morning? What is going on with you? What is happening? I'm going to put a comment in the chat real fast. Wow, I just was able to do it. So I'm going to see if I can do it. All right. Are you guys able to see that in the chat? Let me see if I'm able to do it. Let me know. Can you guys see that? Because I couldn't see if I did it. Yeah, let me just see. It says that I have a pin. Oh, wait a minute. No, you don't see it yet. Hold on one second. Let me see. Yes, you guys, I know. Let me just get this going, and then we're going to get going. So you guys should be doing your stretching or something. Is it going? Do you guys see it yet? Do you guys see it in my chat? Come on, people. I have it paid. Is there a limit to? Wow, what is going on? Hold on, you guys. I tell you, man. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Y'all know I'm just trying to pin one thing in the chat, and it's giving me a head. It must be too long. Hold on one second. You guys, I tell you, life be lifing. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I'm telling you, you try to do one thing, and it just goes crazy. So let me see if I can do it this way. Copy. I know you guys. Just give me a second. I try to do a good job, and this thing is just not cooperating with me today. Not cooperating. How's everybody doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in. Your girl Yasmin Shiraz. I'm just trying to pin a comment, and I don't know if my comment is too long. It's not really a long comment, you guys. But yeah, we're going to get started. That's why let's see if I can pin it a different way and see how's it going. I have been up. I have been up for a long time, you guys, already. And so when I come on here, I've already been cooking for a while. Let's see if this one will work. This don't work neither. Dang, these people really, you know what? I'm gonna have to go with no, never mind. All right, because I don't know. I don't want to waste our time today. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. How's it going? Let's go ahead and get started. Today I am teaching from Start Your Day with a Win. Um, I'm teaching from the workbook. Y'all know I can't stand having my hair out when I'm working out. And so let's go ahead and do something with that. I hope everybody is feeling good this morning. I hope you are feeling hope you're feeling real extra, got some energy going on and all of that. Yes, okay. So what is imposter syndrome, guys? What is imposter syndrome? We're going to get our first 30 minutes in on our we're going to get our first 30 minutes of cardio in, okay? So please share out the live, like the live, whatever. Do what you got to do so we can spread the word, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. So if you have your cardio equipment at home, I don't know if you're jogging, if you're on a treadmill, whatever it is that you're on, let's go ahead and make it happen and get started for today, okay? All right, I've already been moving around. All right, okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna get started. So today's topic, everybody, is imposter syndrome. Okay, imposter syndrome is when somebody basically doesn't feel confident, even though there's evidence that they have the skill. Okay. A person is doubting their skills, even though there's evidence. Okay. So say if you work a job, you might feel like, oh, despite all of your talent, you may feel that you never deserve the promotion, right? If it's basically you doubting your skills even though there is evidence of the contrary. Okay. Because basically, what's happening is in your mind, you are telling yourself that you are an imposter. This happens to a lot of people. Okay. And so, one of the things that I wrote the book, Start Your Day with a Win, because that was something that I dealt with. Okay. Now, how does imposter syndrome show up in your life? It shows up, it shows up in your life by first one, you telling yourself that you can't do something or not believing in your skill. It causes that feeling of depression, feeling down, right? But the other thing that it does is it makes you procrastinate. Okay. So, do I have any procrastinators in the building? Do I have any procrastinators in the building today? Okay. If I do, put it in the chat. Does anybody sort of beat themselves up a little bit and then, you know, start procrastinating? If that's something that you do, yes, if that's something that you do or what have you, you could be somebody who suffers from imposter syndrome. Okay. Yes. Wow. Wow. 6'9". My goodness, you guys. Let me just read this comment real quick. 6'9", very tall. Yes, we get that. A fitness instructor. Okay. Oh my gosh. Jesus. Let me block this person, you guys. Let me hit a pause. We got trolls first thing in the morning. You know, yes, you used to. So what got you, Ty? What got you, Ty, to stop procrastinating? What got you to stop procrastinating? I just have to get rid of some chumps first thing in the morning. So what got you to stop it? Yes, tell me what got you to stop procrastinating this morning. I started, yes, Matt says he's a work in progress. I know that's right. I started journaling and so forth. If I start feeling frustrated, I can get into that procrastination overthinking mode which is why I wrote start your day with a win. Because what I basically noticed was that if I start my day checking the boxes, getting things done that help me, that sort of propels me throughout the day. That's why coming on, exercising in the morning, this is one of my first wins for the day, right? Obviously, preparing the lesson is a win for the day. Taking the photo so I can go see my progress. That's a lesson. That's a part of the lesson as well. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. So one thing that Ty said was she said she was tired of saying, I'm going to do this or do that. And so she did it. And so as we go through this lesson, we're going to get to that. That's one of the solutions to overcome um, imposter syndrome. Yes. Imposter syndrome can definitely be something, excuse me, that is an unconscious thought, quiet one, because it's something that can be happening in the background and you're not even really aware of it. And that's why again I come on to give us a lesson so that you can become aware of these type of things. So say for example, you want to launch, you tell me you want to launch your YouTube channel, but in the back of your mind, you feel, I don't deserve to have a YouTube channel. I'm not going to have anybody watch my channel, right? So what's happening is that with your mouth, you're saying, hey, I want to have this happen. I want to make this happen for me. But in the back of your head, something is telling you you don't deserve it. Someone is saying you don't have the skill to make it happen. Okay. And that's why, um, you know, having these lessons while we're taking action is basically teaching your mind and your body to be on the same page. Okay. Now, so just to recap real fast, what is imposter syndrome? A person who is doubting their skills despite the evidence. So, I've shared with you guys in a lesson about negative self-talk. Some psychologists did some research and they basically said something like 80% of our thoughts are negative. Okay. What does this mean? This is when that self-doubt may be coming in. Oh, you can't do that. If you want to write a book, oh, nobody's going to read a book. Oh, if you want to start a business, nobody's going to support your business. These are the negative thoughts that automatically populate our minds that contribute to imposter syndrome. Okay. And so that's why we're pulling it in. Like I said, if you come onto my live, you're going to get that the negative self talk is going to relate to the self confidence that's going to relate to what we're talking about today, which is, hey, Princess Marie, which is the imposter syndrome. Who is prone to this? Okay. How many perfectionists do I have in the building? How many perfectionists do I have in the building? Let's put it in the chat. Ty said, um, this is how she stopped smoking. So you'll have to explain more of how that worked. But she says some people are afraid of failure. We could do a whole episode on that because what does that look like? Afraid of failure, a lot of times is also I'm afraid of success. So what's happening is in your mind, you're telling yourself, I want to do something, I want to do it, I want to do it. This is something I want to try. But then those negative thoughts are sinking into your mind and telling you you can't do it. If you never address them, if you don't learn to talk back, if you don't check in with yourself, guess what happens? Those thoughts get to run amok in your head. Okay? So, what am I always telling you? Check in with yourself. Listen to how you talk to yourself. Okay? Are you saying, girl, that was dumb? Girl, you can't do that. Girl, you feel what I'm saying? People think how they talk to themselves doesn't matter. That is untrue. It does matter. When I'm talking to myself, girl, that was a good idea. Girl, you can do that. Go ahead and try it. Make it happen. Right? We have to learn how to be our own internal cheerleader. Okay? I don't care what people think when they're in the car next to you and you're up there talking to yourself and speaking life into your own existence. Don't care about that. Right? I want you guys to learn how to look at your negative thoughts and go, wait a minute, let me go ahead and reframe that right now in the spot, on the spot, so it's not contributing to my imposter syndrome. Okay? We're teaching today from my book, Start Your Day with a Win, because I created tools to deal with procrastination and depression, both symptoms of having imposter syndrome. Okay? Now, perfectionists. Perfectionists are often guilty of imposter syndrome. Why? They tell themselves everything has to be perfect. But the person who will get up and try something is going to beat the perfectionist every time. Because the person who tries will try and fail and keep on trying before, and eventually succeed before the perfectionist is even done trying or attempted to try the first time. Good morning, pull up. How you doing? Good morning. Okay? Right? So this is really about you learning to listen to what are the things that you're telling yourself. Okay, Ty has a comment. I want to start a new YouTube channel. However, I have to manage my time. Yes, yet I have a lot of commitments and I don't want anything to lack. Absolutely. I literally, when I got up this morning, I had to wash clothes. Child, y'all know I was behind. I'm doing all this stuff. I feel you, trying to prioritize what is important, trying to prioritize what um, is important to you, what's going on with your life, what's going on with your goals, personally, professionally, the whole kit and caboodle. All right. But that's why procrastination is such a big symptom of imposter syndrome because we put off the things that matter. Okay? We put off the things that matter. That's how you know if you're a procrastinator. Are you putting off the things that matter? What, and you might say, well, what matters? You're going to have to check in with yourself, jot down what matters to me, and see how you are lining up. Are you doing the things that matter every single day? If you aren't, there might be some imposter syndrome hiding. Procrastination, you guys, is always a symptom of something else. Okay. And what I'm teaching today is how it can be a symptom of imposter syndrome. All right. Now, okay, we talked about the perfectionists. Who is more prone to imposter syndrome? We've already said perfectionists are. All right. So I see you, Miss B. Miss B said, hey, I'm definitely a perfectionist. Good morning, Naomi. Good morning. Welcome in. Who else is more prone to this? Folks who grew up in an overprotective household. You had parents who were helicopter parents, okay? That will turn you into an imposter, okay? And probably because, they're always doing stuff for you, it builds an insecurity that you don't feel you can do for yourself, okay? So, like with the helicopter parents, we need to clip their wings a bit. We need to clip their wings a bit, okay? The third thing, if you grew up in an environment, in a family where there was high pressure, perhaps you were criticized, there was a lot of stuff that was put on you at a young age. That makes you more prone to imposter syndrome. Okay? You just imagine you're young, You're immature, you're trying to learn life, and you got pressure. You got to take care of your brothers and sisters. You need money to do this. You got to help the family. You have all these other things that you have to do. That creates an environment where you're not feeling confident, hence giving birth to imposter syndrome later in life. The alarm is off. Okay. So, good morning, Red Dog Music. What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, Ty said, is that Ty? Yes. That was my problem, perfecting everything. Absolutely. Perfection is a huge problem for us, okay? When we have to get everything right, we're not making anything happen, okay? So just remember that. When we have to make everything right, we're not making anything happen. Hi, granddog. Hi, Milo. My granddog's over here, people. Yes. Um, so just remember that, okay? So we found out now what imposter syndrome is and who is more prone to it. Now, the symptoms to quiet one's boom, okay? How do you know if you suffer from imposter syndrome? I remember hearing our former First Lady, um, Michelle Obama, talk about imposter syndrome years ago. I mean, years and years ago. And it just didn't send off any bells for me. And then when I went back much later and looked at it, and I said, oh, I can relate to this. I can understand this. This makes sense to me. So, some of the symptoms of imposter syndrome, and you guys, I don't want to project, I just want to teach you guys in case this is something that could potentially be holding you back. Okay. This could be, if it is, I don't want to project today though. I just want to teach you, hey, some of the symptoms and what we can do about it. One of the symptoms, thinking that you will be exposed as a fraud. Say, for example, someone said they want to create a YouTube channel, but they think, well, gosh, maybe they compare themselves to other people. Maybe they think, oh, well, I'm not as good as someone else, right? Maybe they think, well, gosh, I'm not gonna get any followers. I won't go viral, right? All of a sudden, what you're basically saying is you're thinking that someone might expose you as a fraud, okay? And that will stop you from trying. Okay, that will stop you from attempting to do the thing that you're saying is so important. Okay, yes, yes. Quiet one has a comment. Yes, yes. Yes, quiet one has a comment. Thank you, Red Dog. The quiet one has a comment. As a teacher, I saw children who were brilliant, but their parents implanted into them that they were not. Okay, thank you so much, quiet one, for sharing that. This is an example. This is a wonderful example of how what I'm saying, how you speak to yourself, how you speak to other people, it matters. If this person right here on our YT side can say, as a teacher, she witnessed how children are being impacted by how they're being spoken to. How do you feel like it has impacted you? Okay, let's make that connection. If it can deter a child, it can deter you. Okay, and again, it becomes this big circle. If you are a parent, if you are a role model to young people, you have to be mindful of how you speak to yourself. Okay? Making sure we're connecting the dots. My name is Yasmin Shiraz. Today, we are talking about imposter syndrome. I come on every day, Monday through Friday at 8:30 in the morning. Okay? And we talk for 30 minutes and we connect about different issues. And we're trying to figure out what I'm doing with my weight since I'll be going to the gym too. All right. Okay. Now, uh, Miss B says, knowing that, right? That's why I couldn't be a teacher anymore. I think anybody who is teaching in some of the public school systems specifically, and just seeing how emotionally abusive parents can be toward their kids, and not that they know that they're doing it, right? So I'm not trying to point fingers and say you're such a bad parent, not really trying to do that, but simply trying to say that people don't know really that words matter. You know what I'm saying? It's like we know it, but we don't know it. All right. Another symptom. So our first symptom, thinking that you'll be exposed as a fraud. Now I have to tell you guys, when I come up to do my workout, I think I'm no fitness trainer. Like, are people going to want to work out with me? This is something that I'm not going to say I deal with it daily, but I do deal with it a bit because I'm like, I'm just coming up here. I'm going to just do my best I can and then I have to tell myself, well, I'm not coming up here saying I'm perfect. I'm coming here saying we just going to stay committed and we going to keep going and we going to get better. Right. But my imposter syndrome voice was like, who do you think you are thinking you're going to come up here and talk to somebody about fitness or be on a treadmill or be on, like, who are you? Okay. That's how sneaky the imposter syndrome voice is. You could be literally minding your business and it can sneak into your head. Okay. Yes. Now, Miss V said also, you guys, that not just parents, but co-workers were horrible as well. We could talk about the whole school system in a whole episode and be crying when we're done. So, all right. Another symptom, discounting your achievements. Okay? Discounting your achievements. What does that look like? You've done something great, you brush it off. Okay? I know Ty yesterday went to a committee thing. She seems very, committed to various things in her community, various things that are near and dear to her heart. A lot of people don't care about anything. The fact that Ty shows up and shows up for her community, this is important, right? But a lot of people will be like, oh, that's just something I need to do. Oh, that's just something, you know what I'm saying? And we put the just in front of it and we diminish it. Okay. I'm trying to teach my community you deserve your flowers for the things you're doing. Okay. You deserve the flowers for the things that you're doing. Okay. Now, Quiet One says, the trolls in my head are worse than the trolls on YouTube. Okay. Absolutely. And you'll get trolls. Again, you guys know I'm up to 1.26 million, I think, monthly now. Viewers, you're going to get trolls. You'll have somebody, like I have people, I'm explaining a concept doing a video, and at the end of the video, they'll go, and like they didn't get it. And to which I always reply, comprehension is fundamental. Okay. Don't come at me because you don't understand. Go to your English teacher. All right. So, well, Red Dog, you're our first time in, and we've been here for months. So, this is what we do in the beginning. All right. We talk about something that can elevate our mind while elevating our body. All right. So, discounting achievements. All right. Say, someone gives you a compliment about something that you've done, and you cringe. You don't want to be welcoming of the fact that you did something amazing. You don't want to be welcoming of the fact that you did something good. You don't want to be welcoming of the fact that you did something excellent. Okay. That's a symptom of imposter syndrome. All right. Okay. And so many people They got so much toxic energy. They don't even realize, like they're so caught up in it. It's like a funnel for them. They can't get out of it. I'm trying to help us break through that funnel. Yes. All right. So another symptom, as I already told you about, obviously procrastination, but its friend, overworking, thinking that you gotta do everything, be up working 24 hours a day. Okay. Another symptom of imposter syndrome. All right. Now, another thing, you cannot internalize your accomplishments. So let me share with you guys, what does that look like for me? So say I come on here, I do my lives, I do content. Yesterday I talked about Black women dying in childbirth. So there are lots of things that I want to be helpful in my content, right? I want to help and I want to educate or whatever. And so something great happens, you reach a certain milestone, you reach so many people, you get sponsorships, you get partnerships, but you tell yourself you don't deserve it. And you tell yourself, like, am I really, did people show up by accident? Did people come into the live by accident? Did people watch my video by accident? That's a symptom of imposter syndrome. And why is that? Because you cannot internalize your accomplishment. You're still believing that it's an accident. You work out. Ty was saying, I think she's close to her goal weight or whatever. It's not an accident. She shows up. She's doing what she has to do. She shows up, right? So say you're doing all the things, but you don't want to give yourself credit though. You want to say it was luck, right? You want to say it was some kind of accident. All right. That's what imposter syndrome does. All right. Yes. Red Dog, thank you for that. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. I'm at 25 minutes. I'm gonna see. I know I wasn't reading. I just want to read real fast to make sure we have, you know, yes. Thank you so much, Red Dog. Yes, hi, welcome, Gwendolyn Crowder. Welcome, welcome, welcome from Shreveport. I love my people in Louisiana. How are you doing today? Yes, thank you for coming. Gwendolyn, my name is Yasmin. And we come on for 30 minutes and we do cardio while going over a lesson. I got 5 more minutes of that to do. And then we're going to go and do some kettlebells and some punches and stuff. Yes. Oh, yes, my Cash App is still I Rise Media. That's still I as an eyeball, rise as you're rising. Media. Yes. All right, Kabiro 254. How are you doing? Yes, thank you for that subscription. All right, from East Africa, Kenya, Nairobi. Oh my gosh, Nairobi, I've never been. I want to go. Kabiro, welcome in, welcome in. Yes, yes. All right, thank you. Need to hear it. All right, you guys, welcome in. We don't have any celeb snaps today over on the TT side. She must be busy, you guys. Oh my God, what happened? My goodness. You guys, my thing ain't coming on. Did I just hit something? Oh my goodness. Let me find out this thing died after 6 weeks, y'all. Your girl is going to be doing a review, okay? And this is a point. This is a point, you guys. We're talking about imposter syndrome, right? But this is the thing about, like, you come on, you're just a regular person trying to work out and encourage people. Then your equipment doesn't work. When I tell you, when you try something you don't know, you just go out there, everything is gonna happen. Oh, okay, it just came back on. Okay. But let me find out. Let me find out. They want me to have to do a review because y'all know I'll do it. All right. Okay. So my treadmill just there blinked out, you guys, for like, a few seconds. So anyway, I'm just sharing. And Deal is back. And Deal. Alicia 19. Alicia 19. Are you my Alicia? Are you my Alicia? Oh, Day, are you my Alicia? I have an Alicia that I've known from back in the day, and I've known her a long, long time. and she bought me a nice gift. I did a project with her, and she had 19 in her email address. But I don't know if this is her. All right, you guys. Yes, yes, we're just doing the best we can. Hey, oh yes, you're in Chicago. You're in Chicago, my Alicia. Well, listen, I got two Alicias now. I got Alicia in Chicago. Yes, yes. Thank you so much, you guys. All right. Yes, we always have the people who come in with the Jesus talk in here every now and then. You guys, that's very interesting. Yes. All right. Okay. So, you cannot internalize accomplishments, right? So that's another symptom. And choosing invisibility. Again, you guys, these are all things that I have actively engaged in, okay? And I'll go, oh, I just want to be under the radar. Listen, listen, I've got my Jesus people in here, but listen, if God has selected you as one of the people to be a leader, you can't hide. You can't hide. You can't hide. You feel what I'm saying? You can run, but you can't hide. If there's a calling on your life, and this is something, again, you guys, something that I had to learn the hard way. No matter what I'm doing, I find, like, okay, I'm going to find my audience, I'm going to find my tribe. But imposter syndrome has told me often to be invisible. Imposter syndrome has told me often to shrink, okay? To shrink, okay? And so when you start choosing to be visible, you are fighting back against imposter syndrome. All right? All right. So I know we got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes left on the treadmill. So let's go into some of these solutions. First, what Ty was saying, she said something about she didn't want to keep being someone saying that she was doing something but didn't do it. So you got to change your mindset. Y'all know I'm always talking to us. I have a free mindset guide. LINK is it the BIO mindset guide. There's five mindset shifts in it. Why? Because you can have a strong body, but if your mind is weak, you behind. You behind. Believe that. Okay? So you got to be willing to work on your mindset so you can change your mindset. Okay? All right. Another thing, start acknowledging your accomplishments. You did something. Yeah, girl. Yeah, you did that. Yeah, man. You got it going on. Acknowledge it. Pat your own self in the back. And we're going to do some stretches to make sure we can reach. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. Make sure you are acknowledging your achievements and start when someone compliments you. Start being open to the compliment. Oh, you look nice today. Thank you. Thank you. Right? Imposter syndrome tells you you're not worthy of the compliment. That's what imposter syndrome teaches you, right? I want to teach you to break that. I want to teach you to be like, somebody's like, oh man, that's a nice outfit. Thank you. Thank you. Okay? This is how. Yes, Alicia 19 says, I struggle so much with compliments. You are not by yourself. You are not by yourself. And why? Why is it? Because sometimes we've grown up in an environment where either we were heavily criticized, right? Or you put someone in overprotective, high pressure, you feel like you can't do anything right. So when someone compliments you, that's literally them basically saying, you did that right. And for people who've been heavily criticized, right, pressured at a young age, they're like, wait, someone's acknowledging me? Wait, that doesn't feel right. That almost sets off an alarm bell for you. And again, me too. Me too. Y'all know when people come in here and they're like, nice house and nice stuff, y'all know I don't even read those comments for the most part. Y'all been in here, y'all my people. Why? It makes me uncomfortable. Okay. So when I get to acknowledge that comment again, I'm sharing this with you guys because I deal with it too, right? I'm not up here telling you something that I don't struggle with myself. All right. But the thing of it is, we are going to acknowledge our accomplishments and we're going to change our mindset. Our third thing that we have to do if we are dealing with imposter syndrome is to focus on your own progress, right? Focus on your own progress. Alicia says, I never sit in it or acknowledge the kind words. I want you working on that, Alicia. That's your homework for today. The quiet one, I figure they have an ulterior motive for the compliment. This is what I'm saying. All of these things, you guys, these are this is the imposter syndrome showing up in your life. How dare somebody say something nice to me? I don't deserve someone say something nice to me. How dare someone compliment me? I am not worthy of the compliment. You feeling me right now? That's the imposter syndrome bubbling up. Okay. You know, Ty said she's grateful she's here to receive those guys, to achieve those accomplishments. Absolutely. But also to receive compliments. Okay. To receive, because I can see you guys showing up. Ty told me the shirt was fitting better one week, and now she talking about her goal weight. I see you, right? We need to be seen. So many of our issues is that we are around people who refuse to see us and they contribute to imposter syndrome because when enough people don't see you, you start to believe you don't deserve to be seen, right? So that's why today's imposter syndrome class, you know what I mean, was so I don't Elaine, that's probably German. I don't know what you're saying, so I'm gonna just say hello. Kabiro, welcome back. All right. So I want you guys to focus on your own progress. Okay. One of the worst things about social media is that you always have people comparing to everybody, right? I want us to be like this in our lives. You're looking at the next step you want to take, the next 2 steps that you want to take, the next 3 steps, the next 5 steps that you want to take. You don't care what your friend is doing from high school. You don't care what your college roommate is doing, your ex-boyfriend, your ex-girlfriend. You don't care about that. Stop stalking their pages. Stop stalking their pages. You can't focus on you and feel good about your progress if you're worried about these other people. Okay? Thank you so much, Red Dog. I appreciate that. Chatter Art Style. What's up? Welcome in, you guys. Awesome time to explore YouTube Live to come across this live. Thank you so much. Well, we're gonna go into our aggressive punching part of the of the live now. So that's where we do some punching with our weights, okay? You know, so welcome in everybody. Welcome. This I have the lightest treadmill known to man, probably. This thing is light. So again, I have to look up Ty, you guys. I don't know if I have any workout people in the live today, meaning like a professional trainer, but someone had came on a couple of days ago, and said that these Corey, could you look that up real fast? Could you look up on your phone real fast to see if a weighted vest compresses the spine? Someone came on and told us that the weighted vest compresses the spine. And so since my daughter's here, I figure I could ask her one question before she goes, and she's going to go to her gym and work out and kill it and everything. So, all right. So guys, let's go.
It's not really and not in a damaging way if you use them correctly.
Yes, so Ty and to everybody, we had a troll in our live a couple of days ago. I want to say Monday, and they said that compression, a weighted vest, is the worst thing for your spine. My daughter just looked it up, and it said no, that is not true. As long as you are using it properly. Now, see what I'm saying? A troll will come in, and that's for my
distribute weight evenly across your torso, front, and back.
Okay, she says it distributes weight evenly across your torso, front and back. So therefore, it is not compressing your spine. Okay. And so again, for my people out here who want to start a YT channel, who want to start going live or what have you, I want you to not allow the trolls to discourage you. Okay. A lot of time they will come into your live with bad information to throw you off. Okay. You have to, what did I just say? We're going to be focused. We're going to be focused doing what we have to do. We don't care about the trolls. All right. We're going to block them and keep it moving. All right. All right, cool. So now we know that. So now I don't have to look it up. So thank you so much for that, Koya. All right. All right, you guys. So you know we do our punch, punch, boom, punch, punch, boom. All right. If you don't have a weight, it's okay. This is our anger management side part of the exercise. And we're just taking our weight, right? We got in our stance because listen, my ladies, we gotta always keep our arm strength because listen, it's a wild and crazy world. It's the wild, wild west out here. All right. Punch, punch, one. Punch, punch, two. And we're doing it with intention. Punch, punch, three. Punch, punch, four. Punch, punch, five. Punch, punch, six. Punch, punch, seven. Punch, punch, eight. Punch, punch, nine. Punch, punch, 10. Okay. Make sure you are aiming for something. Do not be flailing about. All right. Do not be flailing about. All right. Everybody, if you have not followed my channel, follow my page. My name is Yasmin Shiraz. Please go ahead and follow and or subscribe. All right. Punch, punch, 11. Punch, punch, 12. Punch, punch, 13. Punch, punch, 14. Punch, punch, 15. Punch, punch, 16. Punch, punch, 17. Punch, punch, 18. Punch, punch, 19. Punch, punch, 20. Okay. All right. All right. So today's lesson, you guys, came from Start Your Day with a Win. This is my workbook that I created, not even really realizing that I was dealing with imposter syndrome, but it confronts how you overcome procrastination. And what do we know about that? That is a symptom of imposter syndrome. Okay. So I'm always going to teach you something, that I've done research on, I've written on, or what have you. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get another 10. Get out our get out our aggression. Yeah, you know what? I mean, it's why I come on. This is the name of our workout. Start your day with a win. So why do I call it that? Because when we can come together for 45 minutes, for an hour, for me, that's a win. That's a win. All right. So let's go. All right. Punch, punch 20, punch, punch 21, punch, punch 22, punch, punch 23, punch, punch 24, punch, punch 25, punch, punch 26, punch, punch 27, punch, punch 28, punch, punch 29, punch, punch 30. All right. All right, so we got to do the 30 for the other side. I've been drinking water all morning. Make sure you guys are hydrating today. Make sure you are hydrating. I went to the health food store yesterday and I bought myself some Himalayan salt um because that's supposed to be good for electrolytes or something like that. And so I put some of that in my water. I put something like that for, just to help keep me going and everything. All right. So let's keep going, you guys. We're going to go to the other side. And please, like I said, hydrate. All right. Folks, I tell you, man. Woohoo. Yes. Oh my goodness, you bought vitamins yesterday? You bought vitamins yesterday? That's good. All right. So let's go. Which kind of vitamins? Punch, punch, one. Punch, punch, two. All right. We're going to do it with attention. Punch, punch, three. Punch, punch, four. Punch, punch, five. Punch, punch, six. Punch, punch, seven. Punch, punch, eight. Punch, punch, nine. Punch, punch, 10. Okay, you guys, we're leading with the opposite arm for I'm on my left side. So we're doing being very intentional today. Okay? We are being very intentional. All right, let's keep going. Oh, wow. D3, B complex, magnesium, all the things that I swear by. Women want a day. Absolutely. All right. Punch, punch 11. Punch, punch 12. Punch, punch 13. Punch, punch 14. Punch, punch 15. Punch, punch 16. Punch, punch 17. Punch, punch 18. Punch, punch 19. Punch, punch 20. All right. Let's keep going. We're doing a good job. We're getting our punches out. We're getting our punches out this morning, you guys. We are starting our day with a win. If you have some frustration, you got somebody that cut you off on the way to work, you got somebody you mad with today, I want you to relieve that stress by punching right now, okay? We are bringing that stress down. We're bringing that stress down. We do not, I repeat, we do not want to carry around the stress, okay? We do not want to carry around the stress. And punches like this, whether you have a weight or not, are a great stress reducer, okay? It's reducing that stress so you're not worried, you're not feeling that, okay? All right, let's go. Punch, punch 20. Punch, punch 21. Punch, punch 22. Punch, punch 23. Punch, punch 24. Punch, punch 25. Punch, punch 26. Punch, punch 27. Punch, punch 28. Punch, punch 29. Punch, punch 30. All right. You guys have any comments today about the imposter syndrome lesson? Do you have a question about what it is? Do you have a question about um what, how to get over it, solutions? How do you go addressing it? Feel free to put it in the chat, okay? We want to make sure that you guys are understanding, like, this can happen to anybody. This can happen to anybody, and you don't want to have something. I go to a therapist every other week and I work through these issues. And when I come on, I'm taking a combination of maybe something I've learned in therapy, a life experience, something I researched, and I'm sharing this with you guys to help improve your life. Okay? Maybe it'll help somebody, maybe it won't, but I'm hoping some of these lessons are helping somebody. Uh, yes, magnesium. I took my two last night as well, and I slept. I would say I slept. I slept well. All right, you guys, let's do some kettlebell swings. Again, I'm doing a lighter weight because I do and working out on heavier weights in the gym. Okay, so let's do some kettlebell swings today. All right, let's go ahead and swing it out. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, you guys. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can do one-handed. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Other hand. 21. This is how we do it. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay? You guys feel that? We got our kettlebell swings in. Okay, all right. Alicia, have a good one. My Alicia in Chicago. That's right. Have a good one and stay warm in Chicago. Stay warm in Chicago. Okay? Stay warm in Chicago. All right, let's go and do some kettlebell rows, you guys. Let's do some kettlebell rows. My dumbbell just hit the floor. All right. We're just gonna pull, we're gonna bend over. We're gonna, yes, I know, bye bye, Alicia, instead of bye bye, Felicia, right? 1, we're just gonna pull up, you guys. 2, let's just pull up. Just 3, we're just pulling up a little bit. 4, we're just gonna pull up. 5, come on, we got this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, okay? We're just pulling up, you guys. All right, make sure you just take your time. Okay, you don't want to hurt yourself. Pulling up, pulling up, pulling up, pulling up, pulling up. Okay? All right. Thank you so much. Yes, well, because By Felicia was from one of the movies. All right, let's go ahead and do 10 to 20. 10, 11. Come on, you guys. We got this. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Okay. We just did 20. You never? Oh my gosh. That's in I want to say that's in the Friday movies. I think that's in the Friday movies. That's a cultural classic. Says, yes. Yeah, good morning, America. Good morning, America. How you doing? Okay. So let's just do what we can. We're gonna do 10 more on there. We're gonna go from 20 to 30, you guys. We're gonna go from 20 to 30. All right. Just bending over a little bit here, bending our knees a little bit. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, ooh, 30. Yes, yeah, well, I can see that. I can see it's been a long time. All right, you guys. So we are moving right along. My name is Yasmin. If you have not followed or subscribed to the page, please do so. I come on at 8:30 in the morning, Monday through Friday. We do a exercise routine. We do cardio for 30 minutes and we do some type of mindset lesson. Okay. And today's lesson was on imposter syndrome. Sometimes we talk about celebrity news as well. At the end, I had a video where you guys know I'm a TV writer and a TV producer, and I wanted to explain. I did a video. I wanted to explain to people how Diddy could say that this footage was stolen, and 50 Cent and Netflix could say, well, no, it's not stolen. So I did a video on that. 8:30 Eastern time, America. How are you doing? Yes. Um, so that's what we do. All right, you guys, let's take our kettlebell and go around the waist a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Have a good day. Quiet one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I should have got my 15 for this. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're going to 17, go to 25, 18, and then go between 19, 20, putting the legs. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay? Now we're down here. All right, we're going through both legs. That's 1. Both legs. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Come on, you guys. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yes. 21. We feeling it today. 22, 23, 24, 25. All right. Okay, thank you, Cheddar Style. Have a great day. Yes. All right. So we are just moving along, everybody. We are doing pretty good. We did what we had to do today. We have just about an hour in. So again, today's lesson came from my book, Start Your Day with a Win, okay? Because that's the name of our workout. We're talking about imposter syndrome. You have some exercise, you have some homework today, okay? Your homework is going to be to acknowledge your achievements. When you've done something good and somebody compliments you, accept the compliment. Do not question it. They are complimenting you. Be open, receive it. How can you receive a blessing with a closed fist? You got to be open, okay? I want us working on our mindset, okay? You do deserve the things. You have the evidence. You do deserve the things. Focus on the third thing. Focus on your own progress. Okay? Not what your neighbor is doing, not what your friend from high school is doing, not what your friends from college is doing. I need you to focus on you. You are the most important project you will ever work on. Okay. All right. So we're gonna wrap up today. We got an hour. We got an hour on my YouTube time. So we're gonna wrap it up at an hour today. And you guys keep going. I'm gonna be going to the gym a little bit later to do my heavy weights lifting. But I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you for showing up this morning. Okay. So have a wonderful, wonderful day.